last year's the Bisbee's Black and Blue charity auction. My friend Luis sitting next to me, he does all the tournaments with me on my boat. He decided to bid on this auction for ecological rhino hunt, and here we are in South Africa. It was so much more than we expected. Gerhard runs Dagger Boy Safaris. He was the one with Wayne offering up the charity auction. He is our guide and he is the best.
Where your black rhino is called the hook-lipped.
Gerhard basically said, Brian, do what I tell you to do, don't be nervous, and it'll be awesome.
Forget about the gun, forget about everything. Pick a spot on the rhino and go for that spot.
Hunt well.
Hopefully not a kiss goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be right next to you, talking you through it.
So the rhino has extremely intense smell and hearing.
The rhino we're looking for is right there, but all of these are running that way, so I'm just gonna wait.
But their vision isn't that great, so you use the foliage to stay hidden and stay downwind so they don't smell you and move very slowly. Well, we were on our hands and knees crawling for like a mile. At some points during the hunt, 1 inch, 1 step, don't move, hold that. 1 more inch, 1 step.
I need her to turn around.
The dart being so light can be deflected by a little twig, but also we were challenged with the wind. It started to come up and that'll move the flight of the dart. So we had to really be intense and have a clear shot. There were some crazy moments where the rhino was right behind a tree, 20 feet away from us, but we couldn't take the shot. Too much foliage in the way. After almost 2 hours of pretty much within the trees and the thickets, she finally came out to a small clearing. I was just going, oh Lord, please don't miss.
Come on, girl. On the shoulder. Take her. Ooh! Hold on. Yeah! Woo! God. Okay, let's just...
It was so emotional. That was so awesome.
You did it, buddy.
There was a small entourage waiting to see if Brian gets it done. Helicopter pilot, vet, conservation officers, the outfitters, of course, all the staff for the place here. There was literally probably 30 people. I don't know what went on after they got the radio call that I actually hit it, but I think there was some beers cracked open at that moment.
So the rhino is very sensitive to anesthetic, so you have to get the dose very right while we're doing our job and getting it done quickly as possible.
Unique ID code and chip number to every rhino.
One of my passions in life is to try and save the rhinos that's left in South Africa and leave something for the children to come.
Rhino populations are being decimated by illegal poaching, which is why our Bisbee's Conservation Fund created an anti-poaching ranger training academy, so more good guys are out there fighting this war.
The only thing in between a rhino and a bad guy gotta be a field ranger, boots on the ground.
We've even added canine units to our program to further help the cause.
If you look at the situation, it's very difficult to protect rhinos in vast areas. I can see that the government is losing the battle against the poachers. I think in 10 years from now, you'll battle to see a live rhino.
The benefit from this type of a program for the species, it raised a lot of money, which helps my project for training field rangers to get more people out in the field protecting them.
Drilling is probably one of the most important things.
How long can we sustain this kind of expense?
Make sure when you flip the weight.
There's never enough money to do what's got to be done, so my job's to raise that money to equip these guys.
Engage to fire, yeah.
Our school, our academy, our program is second to none down here.
I just can't offer up enough thanks to Wayne and the Bisbee Fish and Wildlife Conservation Fund,
Just getting up.
Gerhard Voss and Dagger Boy Safaris for offering up the trip and opportunity of a lifetime. I hope we get an opportunity to do it again next year. It was absolutely amazing.